guys, and welcome to the Comic Craft Challenge that we're going to be doing a series on, which I love because it's sad to say that one of the best comic artists just passed away yesterday, Mr. Stan Lee. And if it wasn't for him, so many of the great artists and writers that I'm hoping to introduce you to would not have gotten their start without Stan Lee. So this is a little tribute to him. One of the comics that we're going to do today is the Bruce Lee book by Dobie Publications. And this is a wonderful comic. And I had a couple of friends. Hey guys, how you guys all doing?
Good.
Good? You got to read one of the Bruce Lee comics, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so over here for a second. Look over here, I'm talking, okay? Forget the camera, see, we're all still learning. So this is us learning together, right? This is some of your, is this your first time? Awesome. Now, what did you think of the comic?
I thought it would be about little kids being like me,
Yeah.
my age being.
So did you enjoy it a little bit? Yeah, because you take karate.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Oh, that's wonderful. Nick, what did you think of the story?
I liked it.
You think you want to read the second story?
Yes.
Okay, and you are down at the end there. You are our tried and true female artist joining us now, and your name is?
Amaya.
Amaya, that's right, because I admire you so much. Okay, now you had a comment that I thought was very interesting. What did you think about the comic?
I thought that it was good, but if there could be another girl, like girl actor or something.
Oh,
that'd be cool.
character?
Yeah, character.
That's okay. Well, that's cool. Now, one of the things I love about Bruce Lee, when I was a kid, they had Saturday Kung Fu Theater. Every Saturday we watched Kung Fu Theater on channel like 38 or 56 around the neighborhood. And that's all we had. We couldn't really switch. You guys have like 150 channels, million
Probably.
channels.
I
We had
watched,
like 3.
I watched. I like it. I watched the whole thing.
You did? It was wonderful. Well, what we're going to do today is you're going to get to pick, because with the stories, we're going to do a nice karate picture because the background goes with some of the artwork. Isn't that pretty cool?
Yeah.
You're going to learn how to make that, and then you get these little inexpensive frames when you take it home and you're done, and you get to hang that up.
That's
And why
But-
do you have markers?
Why do I have markers right there? That is a good question. Can I get a fist bump?
No.
Okay, no fist bump. That's all
And
right.
why do we have paintbrushes?
Well,
That's my idea.
you're gonna
paint
see.
them.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take some of these. I say pick 3 colors, 2 or 3 colors.
I want
You
this
want
color.
purple? Nope, that's blue.
Blue, purple,
Purple,
and red.
awesome,
And green.
and green.
Like
Those are perfect. I'm gonna take red and orange. I like. Okay, so then I'm gonna move the others
That's
aside.
2.
I only want 2. I said 2 or 3. So you're going to work with 3. I'm going to work with 2. Okay? Can I share right here?
Yes.
All right. Well, what we're going to do here,
Actually, I need a red. I need red.
you need a red.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need red.
You know what? We'll have to share the red. Can we share the red?
Fine.
I like to share. All right.
I
So
don't really like
see
it.
these paper towels?
Yep.
You take a little piece of this like wax type paper, right? Your paper towels and your markers, right? And now I like to do the circlet first. So I circle, make a circle and color it in one color. And then I take this and just wipe it down and it streaks it all out. You want to try that?
I need the red.
You need the red again. Okay.
I really need it.
See, now what you do is you're going to pull, or you can even make circles and extend the circle.
That's what I do.
That's
I
right.
just scribble it all.
Now take this and rub it on it. Rub
Now
it
I know
around.
why it's waxy.
See? That's why it's waxy.
So that
And
it
then you
spreads
keep
it
going
doesn't
and you
stick.
add a little more color,
Wait,
And
I
then-
need more red.
more red. I'm using more orange. See how I use the orange?
I'm using the orange too.
I'm using the blue now.
Oh, mine's not really smearing.
And then you spread it out. You know what's cool? It's almost like the starburst, like of a karate punch.
Mine dried.
Then you add a little more and pull a little more. You move a
gotta be
little
faster.
quickly. Yep, you just work a little faster. It's almost like you're doing a Bruce Lee, right? Karate chop punch, right? Real quick. You can't go slow.
Why isn't this working?
We're gonna do bigger, fill in. Now pull.
You use the side.
Yeah, pull. Pull. Perfect. You want some more?
Yeah, I need purple.
Oh, all right, pull there. You know another good tip?
Now it makes light blue. That's
Okay.
just perfect. That's perfect.
I'm gonna show you guys another tip, okay? We're having trouble because we're under the lights and everything.
I know how you make paint.
You do?
Yeah, you take some water and marker.
Would you pass that down? It's a little bit of water, okay? Everybody's gonna get some because underneath the warm lights, these markers, even though they're runny, you know how they smudge easy. They don't smudge as easy because the lights are drying them. So to help extenuate that, if you take your fuzzy brush like this one,
Oh, that's
it doesn't matter, and then add a little bit of the water after you color the spot, it helps it to pull more. So here, I'm gonna help you. What's your name again?
Cameron.
Cameron. So I put a couple of drops right there, and then you can pull it down and get the color going, okay?
I need that. I need
Yep,
that.
go right ahead. And
I
then
messed
you
up
add,
a little bit.
there's no mess up. Every sunbeam is different, just like you, okay? So it's never a mess up.
Wait,
So-
I'm using a sticker.
You're gonna use the sticker already? Go right ahead. Now, who has done karate before?
Me.
You have. Did you see anything in the comic that you guys read that reminded you of when you were at karate? Yeah? What was-
Nunchucks.
Oh, the nunchucks. Was that one of your favorite parts of the story?
Yeah.
Cool.
Probably.
Probably. Well, guys, we're going to finish up with this craft, right? I think we've done a little bit of it. And this is the craft
I need
that we...
one of these little ones.
Perfect. This is the craft that we worked on today from Bruce Lee and The Dragon Rises. So please check out this comic and tell us what you think of the craft and the comic and what you might like to see again soon.
Wait, I need another paper towel.
Awesome. You take another paper towel and we'll be back soon with a new craft and a new comic. See you soon. Hi guys, I'm here with Peter Bernard, who is an incredible computer art generator. Am I saying that correctly?
Sure. Sure, that's one way to say it.
Okay, so then what is it technically that you do? No, technically?
No, that's fine. Whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's just, hello. It's just, I do cartoons in different weird ways. And these cartoons that, those American girls, are computer generated, but they're made to look flat. And they're inspired by my original drawings, but then I created them in 3D because to look nicer. You know, they look, and then I can pose them in any way I want and generate flat, I think your director's calling you, and generate flat images, and then we can do 2D animation with them. I don't know if any of that made any sense.
I think it makes perfect sense because this is a craft show, and what we're doing here is getting kids to understand how many different varieties of art. When you say arts and crafts, people automatically think it's just paper and paste and glue, but there's a whole field of a craft that comes into play. And I got to actually interview a few artists already that some work with paint, some work in silk screen, and now we're we're on to computers, which is wonderful because I didn't know that you also have to hire actresses to help you generate some of the videos you do. Is that correct?
Yeah, well, I started as an illustrator, a cartoonist, just drawing with pencil and pen and brush, and I did that for years until computers came about. So now I still do a lot of stuff by hand, and then I bring it into the computer to finish it. That's what I was doing before these, and then, this is sort of a variation on that. But then I try to do everything myself that I can possibly do, but I can't do women's voices unless it's a comedy voice, But so when I started the project, we had fewer characters, and the other people involved were collaborators, and nobody was getting paid. It was like a band, but there were all the problems that come with the band, and so I'm trying to think of a reference that kids would understand. Like I'm thinking of Alice Cooper, but kids wouldn't know who that is.
Believe it or not, some of them would, because we have a very eclectic group, and even if you reference, believe it, they'll look it up.
Okay, well, there was a band in the 60s, late 60s called Alice Cooper, and eventually the lead singer just called himself Alice Cooper and fired the rest of the band. And that's kind of what happened with this project, where it wasn't working out as a collaborative thing because I was really doing most of the work, and other people people thought that the actresses were doing the work or whatever. So eventually I just ended up getting real people to do it, like the red-haired character is voiced by a pretty famous anime actress. She produces her own American versions of Japanese anime cartoons. The blonde character is an Irish girl from Kansas City who's a really talented singer and really funny actress who took the character to another level where now she's my favorite to write jokes for, and she ends up getting most of the material because I know exactly how she's going to deliver the lines, and so that's where she gets that. The white-haired character, I don't know, maybe you can cut to these. Like she's actually the actress and singer is originally from South Carolina, and she's a girl who grew up singing in church, and she actually has a SoundCloud page of her hymns that she sang in church, and so that allows me to do things that I can't do myself because I'm a guy from New York, and I wanted to do characters that were different from me. And it really helps to get people who are very different, who understand those characters from a different perspective from me. So sometimes they'll tell me, like, I don't think this character would say that, and I ask why, and they explain it to me. And 9 times out of 10, well, really every time so far, 100% of the time, I've said, yeah, I guess you're right, that's true. And so I'm learning more about the characters from them. And it really is nice when you get someone who's professional and talented, who actually really starts to care about the project, and they add so much to it that you could never do yourself, besides the fact that it's a female voice that I couldn't do. These are also artists themselves, and so it just makes it so much better,
So you get to work with all different kinds of people. So it's not just when you're story writing, you get an idea and that means it's set in stone. You get to recreate it because you created the story.
Right, like this is a weird project where I'll be walking down the street and I'll see something, and I'm always thinking like the characters are with me, like not in a crazy way, but in a fun way. Like I'm always imagining what Debbie would say to this or what Alicia would say to that, and they talk in my head and I laugh. I'm walking down the street laughing like a lunatic, but I'm imagining what they would say in different situations. So I will stop and film a wall because I got an idea of what they're talking about in front of that wall or in front of a raven or a statue or whatever. I know what they're thinking, so all of a sudden I'm just standing there and people are staring at me because I'm shooting nothing. But why I'm shooting it is because later on I'm going to edit the girls in. I'm going to write the lines, hire the actresses, have them read the lines, get the lines, edit them the way I want, then animate in front of that background. Using software to make it look like, so that the characters move with the background, so it really looks like they're there. That's how a lot of them are done, the short ones.
Now, going on that, no, he does talk a lot. Usually when I ask him a question, he's usually giving me these little tidbits, and I'm like, can you elaborate? Can you elaborate? So thank you very much for doing that. I appreciate it. Learning a lot from Peter, I've gotten to see how he does walk around and takes a little still shot and then incorporates later on. I've even one show we did with, was it what was the one of the fangirls that, oh, I can't even think of what she was doing at the South Coast Comic Con that we did. I can't recall. And one of the girls, he actually got a picture of the celebrity guest, and then you went back and incorporated her in fainting.
Yeah. It was the voice of Sailor Moon, the singing voice of Sailor
Yes.
Moon. And Debbie, the blonde character, she has her hair kind of like Sailor Moon on purpose. That's one of her heroes.
So that is one of the reasons that it's so interesting to watch you work, because you do take a picture of almost nothing, and then a few hours later, here all of a sudden is this great little commercial almost that you have.
And now we're doing that. That was how I did short, little 6-second things, and now I'm doing longer cartoons, where I take the 3D image and I just take one picture and then I cut it apart in Photoshop, which is a video editing program, and a image editing program, and then I cut it into parts and I bring it into this program called Character Animator, which is an Adobe program. It comes with the Adobe suite. You have to pay like every month for it, kids, if you want it. But the thing is, kids, if you want to do Character Animator, you can do it. It's, even if you're a little kid, you could probably figure it out. I think anybody, at least definitely over 10 or 12, I think could manage it, because the way it is, you might need help setting up the puppets, or you might need to use a puppet that's already made, but you can definitely make your own animations now with this program.
That is awesome. And you know what? Peter even has like a few that maybe I'll be able to use to show you a little tidbit for the show, but we'll work on that. It'll either be part of the show this time or part of the show in a future episode. Would that be okay?
Sure, yeah.
All right, well, I think we did good for today. I want to thank you so very much. Well, don't worry, Peter will come back. This is
Our director wants us
to get a shot of the girls, because we will get a single shot of these girls after. And I appreciate, Peter, so much you being part of this, because Peter has done this type of shows before. This is still new to me, and he's teaching me a lot. So thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Kim. I'm learning from you.
Okay, thank you, guys. Talk to you soon. Hi guys, and welcome back to doing this awesome Bruce Lee craft. Since I actually have 2 Bruce Lee comic books today, I thought it was only right that we show you another technique for the background. But this time, we're using paint that we watered down a little bit, and some string that we stuck in it, leaving a short little teal, okay? See that? Nice and messy, huh? Now, you said you did this before, right? Mm-hmm. Nick, have you ever done this one?
No.
No? You trying to figure out what we're going to do?
Yeah.
All right. Get ready to be amazed. I'm going to show you first, and then Cameron, Nick, and Amaya is going to get to do it on their own. So basically, you take the piece of paper. Mine already has a start of a design, but I'm just going to add to it. And what we're going to do is you're going to take the string, and it's soft and wet, right? And put it down in a nice design pattern. Then you fold over the piece, and you hold it there. I had my thing. Now, ready? Watch this, Nick. This is the amazing part. It's amazing. Okay, ready? You ready? Mm-hmm. I'm so excited. You want to help me? And then, no, you don't?
Yeah.
Can you? All right. I'm going to press down, and you're going to pull it slightly. Go ahead. Pull it. Pull it easily. Go ahead. Pull it. Nice and easy. You getting it all? Go ahead. Keep pulling all the way out.
Don't I touch your paper?
Well, that's all right. It's on that side. Perfect. Now, whoop, we'll move that, and then when we open it, whoop, it already stuck together. Ah, that one didn't work out as cool.
I'm gonna do it.
You do it and show me. Let's get it dirty. Here, you know what? Maybe if we make it smaller, take some of the scissors,
I need
Just,
some.
like,
I need to
cut.
like.
Yep, and just cut it.
I
Now,
need to soak the string.
you soak the string and you make a wobbly, you know what, maybe if we make it a little smaller,
I'm gonna do this.
I'm gonna take, instead of making it a big sheet,
Woo!
fold it in half like that, so we're doing fourths. Ready? All right, now Cameron, set it down on there. Ready?
If I got it.
All right,
So cool. Can I pull it?
pull it, pull it.
Where do I hold on to it?
All
I know
right.
how to make my
Wait, we gotta close it and we're gonna flip it around.
It feels
Oops.
so
I'm
funny
making
on my hand.
design.
Wait. Gonna close that. And now, I'll take that. Whoop.
That's what mine looks like.
Oh, that's cool. And then if you do it another time,
Looks like tornadoes.
it does look like tornadoes. And that's where you can take, ready, all the way done. Oh, look at that. That came out cool. What do you guys think of that? Right?
Looks like
Whoa.
Oh, Nick's
so
came out really cool. Hold yours up, Nick. Awesome. And that's where, see, we were using these silhouettes on the last one of the karate guys. These silhouettes I cut out. You can get these anywhere. You can even go online and get some information about it. And once you print it out, you cut it out in black. And this is Cameron's favorite part. He likes to make the sticker. And then you take two different types, because he's karate punching, and you can either have two karate punching, or there's another guy that's kicking. You have a kicking one right
I have
there?
a kicking.
You have a kicking? Kicking. Who's a kicking? See,
And
he's a
you can pretend to play with them.
Oh, that's not
right.
kicking.
Or what you do is you put them on here on your beautiful
I'm
painting,
gonna do that.
and that's their background, huh?
Yeah, but first I need to unstick it.
First, he's gonna unstick it.
Can we
'Cause-
do it again? Like
If you want to do another one,
No.
did you lose it? Well, you know what? That's why we
pants.
have extra of these. What are these?
I have
Paper towels?
towel.
I made pants.
You made pants. That's so cool.
Oh,
I'm gonna rip his pants.
you're making a mess.
That's all right. Well, what you do is you use the paper towel to hold the tail instead. And are there any more? I think she has two down there. That's why she's not. Oh, nope. Here's another one. Oh, nope. You got it.
I only have one.
That's all right. We have another one here. And if not, you only need one, because you have one super awesome karate artist. And what was his name?
Kieran?
What was his
Bruce Lee.
name? Bruce Lee. You just read the comic, didn't
I
you?
thought you said me.
Oh, that's right. You are you're almost as good as Bruce Lee, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
He is, huh? Well, what do you think of this one? Was this in it? Oh,
My-
Nick, you gotta hold
My
yours.
hands are glittery.
Your hands are. Would you hold yours up, Nick?
It looks like a blue spaghetti noodle.
See how you can create your own awesome designs with backgrounds? This is awesome to decorate your room or to do and put on a pillow or something. Tried it. An awesome Bruce Lee style craft to go with the Bruce Lee comic. And I hope you guys come back and join us again, because I think next time we're going to have so much fun as we are now, huh?
I need a mark.
Oh, my
And you're gonna-
Look at, I did it again.
She did it again. We're going to keep working, because we love to keep crafting, even though I can kind of make us stop a little quick, huh? Mm-hmm. But once I get the point across, because they don't want to
You'll
watch
let
us
mine dry.
craft all the whole thing, right?
I'll let mine dry.
Do you get bored watching us?
Little.
A little?
I can't even put my
that's
pimple
where
on
you're gonna, You didn't
too
put your
dry.
guy on yet.
It's too dry.
Oh,
I mean
okay.
wet. Look at
Well, that helps them stick.
Look,
Well,
does that look like it just went on?
It looks like a strawberry. He made a strawberry.
Oh my gosh, it does look like a strawberry.
Well, come back again, because we're going to have some more fun going on soon, all right? Come back.